What's happening? What's happening? Been a minute. Been a long minute. Seemed like it's been a long minute. Long minute. Uh, so I come on this joint to talk about your struggles or my struggles. So I don't need to give you a recap of what we've been talking about here for the past couple of months, May, June, month and almost 2 months. Tonight I will be going live. I don't think it's, I'm not for sure what time. Maybe another 2 hours, something like that. Talk about your struggles and my struggles. Not going into details about that, but I share with you. Which way do I want to go? I'll go straight. So I share with you how God took me on a journey of learning what my calling and my purpose was. But before that, I asked, how can I reach those who are struggling in the same areas that I'm struggling in? And a few days later, he told me the videos. He gave me the videos for a vehicle, right, to reach others who struggle in the same area that I'm struggling in, right, and that has been the goal and the mission for 5 years now, and so with the videos, we talking about struggles. How can I reach those who struggle in the same areas as me? So give me the videos. Now he started to give me the struggles. It started with procrastination. And that was E.T., the hip hop preacher, my guy, Eric Thomas. After listening to one of his videos, I Know Thy Craft, he spoke about procrastination, and I realized, man, no, I'm not the only one struggling with procrastination, right? And so that's how it all started. I wrote a small piece on procrastination, and that's when I took it to God. So obviously the very first, why am I missing every light? Come on. So the very first struggle was procrastination, right? So I wrote a small piece on procrastination. So then I prepared the video for it. Excuse me. And I prepared the video for it. And after I prepared the video for it, then, I asked him to reveal another struggle to me about myself. Well, actually, that happened before I asked God to reveal things to me about myself, yada, 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 preferably bad things, and he started to do that, right? So every week, he started to give me a different struggle that I struggle with. I'm like, okay, now, I had no idea I was struggling with all these things, you know what I'm saying? But what he was doing was, he was giving me a mirror. He was showing me a mirror of the areas that I was struggling in, but also giving me struggles that other people was dealing with, right? And so this was in June. So I started to prepare. Like each week he gave me a different struggle. I wrote a piece on it, prepared the video, right? And so I plan to begin to releasing the videos the first Monday, I think it was, or was it Saturday? It was one of them, I don't remember. Basically like the first week of July, I was going to release the video. So I was just basically preparing the video. So, if life happens, I wasn't able to prepare and upload the video, then I have like 3 or 4 of them scheduled. So we can start this ball rolling, right? And so I did so. Today is June 24th. Next week is the end of July. But what I'm doing tonight is I am going to go over those struggles, right? I don't remember what all they are, and what order, but I know procrastination was one of them. I want to say laziness was the next one, and I forget what the next 8 were, but I don't know if you're struggling with procrastination. I don't know if you're struggling with laziness. I don't know what you're struggling with, but tonight what we're going to do is I am going to play each one of those videos. I think back then, I think they were on maybe 2-3 minutes long. So each one of those videos I'm going to play so you can hear, and then we're going to talk brief about each one of those struggles, and hopefully we can shine some light in some areas that maybe you were struggling in or didn't know you were struggling in, to bring it to light, bring it forth like God did for me, and then we're going to address those struggles. Just a brief talk, whether you can look at it like an encouragement or a motivation, whatever it is. But the goal is to get you to identify that you're struggling with, identify if you're struggling with any of these, and then we're gonna put some context on it, and the goal is to get you to move past that, because you are overcoming in Christ. So because you are overcoming in Christ, you no longer have to be subject to the struggle. You know what I mean? It's time to get up, step outside of that struggle, and begin moving forward in the direction that God needs you to move in, myself as well. And get serious about walking in our calling and living out our purpose. You know what I'm saying? But we have to get through these struggles that we have, because these struggles, they're keeping us. These struggles, they're postponing what God is trying to do. These struggles, they are dead weight. These struggles, they are a hindrance. These struggles are just, bottom line, in the way, and they're not needed. They're not welcome. And it's time for us to get moving, doing all that God created us to do. All right, so that's the goal, right? So again, so that's what we're gonna do. What time is it? 8:09. Let's say we're about to eat dinner. So I would say maybe about, I'm gonna say 10 o'clock, right? But what I'm going to also do is I am going to, if it's going to be sooner, then I will create a written post, a text post, informing you of exactly what time. So if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe now so you will get the notification. In fact, click the bell and select all so you can get the time I'm going to go live later. That's if you need this. If you don't need it, cool. Share it, please, by all means. Because you're good, that don't necessarily mean someone else is good, right? Um, and just because you don't need it doesn't mean someone else don't need it. Like I'm speaking to you that you're watching. I might can't reach whoever you can reach. You know what I mean? So the goal is to reach as many as we can so we can get moving on this journey, on this road to purpose journey, so we can get, get to fulfilling God's will for our lives. Um, so I'm going to create a text post so you get the notification, and also get all the other videos that I post 6 days a week. Um, and so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through these struggles. We're gonna go through these struggles real quick. It's like 10. I think the first video it was like 10 struggles, and we're gonna talk about these. We're gonna address these, and we're gonna get up and walk outside of these struggles and begin walking in the direction God needs us to go in. So if you have any struggles personally, by all means, you know what I mean, like, put in down here in the description of this video if you feel comfortable. If not, then whenever we go live tonight, then you can we can talk about those struggles in if you feel comfortable at that point. Um, but right now, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up of what we're doing, um, what we got going on right now, and what we're gonna do tonight. And God have a plan for these messages. He have a plan for you. He have a plan for me. And through these messages and things that He instructed me to do, I believe this is His way of setting breakthrough. You know what I mean? Deliverance. You know what I mean? Like overcoming these things. All right. So please be a part of it. And I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. And thank you. Hold on for a second. Let me get this little dude food. How y'all doing? I'm picking up an order for Jessica.
Is it your personal order or?
Yes. Yes, my wife ordered. It's either under Jessica or Robert. Have she paid yet? Okay.
You want to check and make sure everything is okay?
Yeah, sure. It does. And I'm hungry.
Loaded one. Makes you want to order food. Yeah. I was so hungry in here last night.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Y'all have a good one.
And there's the receipt.
All right.
You have a good one.
All right, yeah. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I ain't tell you what's down. So that's what we're doing tonight. So I say about 10 o'clock I'm gonna go live, and we're gonna talk about these struggles, the 10 struggles that God started me out with on the journey 5 years ago. And maybe you struggle with procrastination, or maybe you struggle with laziness. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you struggle with, whatever we address tonight, I pray and hope that, that it help you in some way. So, again, 10 o'clock, if I'm going to end up doing it earlier, I'm going to create a text post so you can be aware of it, and then we're going to dive in. We're not going to make this an all-night thing. Y'all know I can be like super random and, go for hours and hours. We're not going to do that tonight. And next week's theme is going to be, speaking to routine. And then from there, I'm going to start walking you through a process how to create your own routine and so on and so forth. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not going to spill the beans just yet. But, God have a playbook for us. So I'm honored to be a vessel for Him. And we're going to walk this thing out. He's working on something like super, super good. You know what I mean? And yeah, so that includes you. So I see you guys in a little bit, and I hope you be there. Tell somebody, share whatever you feel like you need to do, but make sure you're there. All right. About to pull up, get my wife and I something to eat real quick, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right. All right, Auntie. Thank you for dialing in. I will see you tonight at 10. Maybe sooner. Like I said, I create a text post to give y'all a heads up, but I will see you later. Tell somebody, tell somebody, tell somebody. But yeah, I love you, little lady, and I love all of y'all, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, much love, peace.